If somebody you love passed away and they left you in the house, first off, I'm sorry. I know it's a hard time. And on top of the grief, you have the property just sitting there. Maybe it's full of memories, but you got to figure out what you need to do. This video walks you through exactly what your options are and shows you the mistakes people make when they just inherited a property. It tells you how to handle it financially and emotionally. Before you can sell an inherited property, in most cases, it has to go through probate. Probate is the process of settling the deceased person's estate. If there's a will, probate validates it. If there's not, the courts decide how the assets are going to be dispersed. Texas probate is fairly straightforward compared to other states. It typically takes 3 to 6 months unless there are complications. The one thing that trips people out is that you cannot sell the house until probate is settled. So the first question we ask, has probate started yet? Now, if you don't want to go through probate, there is something you can do that's called an affidavit of heirship. Call us and I'll let you know more about that. Once you have the legal right to sell the property, there's 3 options that you can do right away. Keep it as an investment. You can rent it out, you can move into the property, or you can keep it as an investment. Now, these options make sense if the property is in fairly good condition. But are you ready to be a landlord? You could also list it with an agent. Now, this option is probably going to get you the most money for your property, especially if it's in good condition. But if it needs repairs, you're probably going to have to spend money before you can see any money. Or you can sell it with a cash investor. This is often the fastest and simplest option, especially if you're dealing with multiple heirs and repairs on the property. Here's what people don't talk about. Most inherited properties come from an older person, so they probably have deferred maintenance on the property that nobody has addressed. The roof, the foundation, the plumbing might need to be looked at, and you might not want to deal with that. Now you have to choose between spending $30,000 to fix the house or just sell it as is to a cash investor. There's also the other situation when there's multiple heirs that inherited the property. One isn't on top of it, they're not answering their calls. Another one wants to keep the property and another one wants to sell it. Meanwhile, taxes and utilities on the property keep going up. We've helped lots of families go through this situation. We understand that it's a process and we can walk you through each step. We know it's personal and we're gonna go at your pace. We handle the paperwork, we work with attorneys at the title company. If there's multiple heirs, we've navigated that before. And we make a fair offer based on the actual value of the property. Don't believe in lowballing sellers. Our goal is to make it one less thing that you have to worry about. Before you sell your inherited property, make sure you know the answers to these questions. Are they multiple heirs on the property? Has the property gone through probate? What's the fair market value of your property? And are there any liens or back taxes on that property? If you don't know those answers, we can help you find them. If you inherited a property in Dallas and you're not sure what to do, give us a call at OT Home Buyers. We'd love to give you options and walk you through the process.